Ooh, wee. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see if I push it back just a little bit. Good morning. Okay, I'm like, I don't need no telephone. Cause my phone's just blurry at this point. Foggy looking like old footage. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening where you are for Thursday morning check in. How you guys doing? I hope everybody got their notification. Cause we don't see nobody in here. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it's still morning here. Hey, Krista. It's still morning here. We got about a few more minutes and it's going to be afternoon. Hey, Xavier. Hey, Jay. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Miss Raymond. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Sherilyn. I like that. Hey, Victor. It's 8:48 a.m. in California. Yes, I forget about our time zone. We got a few minutes before it's 12 noon here in D.C. Good morning. Hey, Miss Greta. Good morning. Trying to wait till we get a lot of people up in here. I know I missed yesterday, but I always told you guys I missed today. I got something going on. And trust, I had something going on. So yeah, so I am sorry about yesterday, but I had some family stuff. But yeah, but I'm here today. That's why I sent you guys a message and always check out the community board. Hope everybody had a good hump day. I ended mine yesterday with Bible study and just getting some good rest. It was very busy yesterday. But welcome to the Thursday morning check-in. How you guys doing? All right. Before we get started, guys, we do what we always got to do. And I know I didn't do it this morning because I just yawned and got up and walked around my house and forgot to do it. But guess what? We're going to do it today. And I like to thank God for waking us up to spend another day with our family and friends because that alarm clock didn't wake you up. He did. Can I get an amen? Amen. Amen. Because you know how you... Yes, Shirley. Yeah, you know things be happening, and right now we got a lot of little everything going on. So you got to do your part. But things been happening, and you know, life is life. But I am glad to be here with you guys on this Thursday morning. I can still hear it in my voice, but I ain't all together. My voice still kind of creaky or cranky and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I had a bad experience yesterday. Bad experience. Hey, D Freeze. I don't know what happened yesterday, but I ordered groceries from Walmart. Walmart delivery. Not a little bit of groceries. There was like over $300 for groceries. And it supposed to be here like 8 a.m. No, I did 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. after grocery supposed to come here. And you know, I think Walmart opened up at 6. It was a nice little tip involved, over a $20 tip, because they give you a percentage. So I picked a nice little tip for the people. And I had did it the night before. So when I get up tomorrow morning, I knew I had stuff I had to do. I did the groceries. They'll be here by 10 o'clock. And then I'll be gone and do what I got to do and everything. And the groceries would have came and I would record my grocery haul video and stuff. So why I'm laying, hey, amaze me. I'm just trying to figure out, have anybody ever experienced this Walmart delivery? Around 7:30 a.m., laying in bed, I get the little thing say, Shawnette, Shanita, whoever the person name is, preparing, starting your grocery shop. I said, okay, cool. They're gonna be on time. I said, well, it's like 7:30, so it might be here till a little bit after 10. I said, that still give me time before I have to leave out the house. So I'm just laying there, and I hear bells going off. Boom, boom, boom. You know, bells, like your notification bells. I was like, okay, Dad, it only been 2 seconds, and they already don't have nothing. I said, okay, I'll take that one. I hit, look up. It wasn't a substitute situation. It's saying unavailable. I hear another bell. Boom. I said, dang, they really ain't got nothing in this grocery store. I'm thinking maybe it's a substitute. It's saying unavailable. Man, you, this is over $300 for groceries. Like almost $350 for groceries I put in. Nice tip, everything. And I'm still here, you know, bells going off. Hey, Michelle, bells going off. I'm like, they really don't got nothing. Don't y'all know for the next 10 to 15 minutes, my phone was going boom, 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 boom. Don't you know? And I called my son. I said, what? I said, look at this. I said, we not getting no groceries today. My son said, why? You know, my whole grocery list said unavailable. So you trying to tell me, I told my son, "So you think I should call somebody?" I said, how? So I took back my tip. My only thing was left is say your total is what the tip was. I had canceled on the tip. Why I'm gonna pay you a tip and my whole $350 order, everything was unavailable. Not substituted, but you telling me everything from the paper plates to the dish detergent, to the steak, to the eggs, to the chicken, to the broccoli, to all the stuff I had on my list. Every last item was unavailable. Then you're going to send me a receipt for the tip amount. I looked at my son. I crashed and canceled that tip, got all my money and everything back. I said, what did they do that? I said, this person tried to tell me Walmart has no food. I had 90, no, I had 102 items. I think I had 102 items. That's what I said, these friends. My son said they didn't want to work. I said, but don't they show them? You have to pick you gotta pick the thing. Everything I ordered, not just one thing, everything, all 100 and some items, all said. So basically, they just, I don't know how this thing worked. I don't know who picks what, who assigned what. But basically, they picked every last one of my items was unavailable. And you thought I was going to leave the tip in there. Honey, I canceled that tip so freaking fast, it ain't make no sense. And then the sad thing about it, the tip that was included in the price, I had just enough money for the $23 tip. Okay, it was a $23 tip, and that's 101 items. But when they got here, I had $15 in cash because I don't carry a lot of cash and my money was restricted. I was on a budget, but I was able to put in a $23 tip. And then when they got here, I was gonna get them $15 in cash. So maybe I said my son said, well, maybe the tip was big enough. I said, but I had what I had left, so I picked the one that I could afford. I picked the $23 tip. I said, but when they get here, I had $15 in cash. And mind you, I done had this $15 in cash for like 3 or 4 months because I don't use cash. I don't take cash away, don't use cash. So actually, I had $17 in cash. I had $17 in cash that I had in my pocketbook for maybe over 3 months. So I had told my son, I'm going to get in the $17 in cash. Plus, I did a $23 automatic tip. So I figured that was, y'all do the math, 23 plus $17 in cash. I mean, for 101 items, I think that was a pretty generous tip. Plus, you already get paid. I don't know how much they get paid for doing the job, but I'm giving you a $23 tip plus a $17 tip in cash that you don't even know about when you get here. So I was like, that was almost a $40 tip. I don't know how to math. Do the math. 23 plus 17. That would have been a good tip for the day. Um, it happened to your sister. Yeah, so I was like, so I got all my money back, and so I told my son, I said, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the grocery store. I said, I'm not going today. I'm gonna get up Saturday morning, and I'm get up Saturday morning, 6 o'clock, go to Shopping Food Warehouse, be at Shopping Food Warehouse when they open up. I said, maybe this is a lesson learned. Maybe I need to start getting out the house more and going to the grocery store. Yeah. Yes, that's what I was like. What the heck? They want $100 because they percentage off the tips. Walmart put a percentage that you could put. So I put the one that what I had money I had left, what I could afford, and it was a $23 one because at the end of the day, I could have picked the $16 one. Even if I would have picked the $16 tip, when they got here, I had an extra $17 in cash. So I know they do, like the tips, and I know they do get paid. I don't know how much they make for doing this job. I really don't know. And that's why I always try to tip. I tip what I could afford and I tip what I had. And I was like, I told my son, I think that was a generous tip, 23 plus 17 in cash. But even they didn't know about the 17 in cash. That would have been an extra surprise when they got here. But even a $23 tip alone, I figured with the grocery order, it would have been okay, good. Yeah, nice $23 tip. Yeah, but they blocked their blessings because I had extra money for you when you got here. I was gonna hand it to you in cash and say thank you so much. But it didn't work out that way. So I was like, I wanted to call Walmart. But I said, you know what? It's the man upstairs. I took that experience and I gave it to God because I am a firm believer and a true believer that things happen the way it happened for a reason. So I told my son, that's okay. I said, yeah, I was upset. Yeah, I'll keep doing it. And so I was upset for a minute, but I said, you know what? I said it wasn't supposed to happen. I said it was one thing I am a true believer that things happen the way it's supposed to happen. Even in our life, and we think that, oh my God, why this going on to me? Or I made a mistake, or that I am a true believer that when things don't go the way you want it, it's because God set it up to go the way He wanted. Like I told you, He's never there when you want Him there, but He's always on time. He plays His part in all our life endeavors and all our situation. He plays His part. And sometimes we tend to overlook that. We get upset, we get angry, we get mad because things don't go our way. See, my story had a meaning to it. And we get upset and we get angry because things don't go our way, because we feel like, something is always against me. Why does something always go wrong? But at the end of the day, do you ever sit and think about things don't always go your way because it was not supposed to go that way? See, that was the way that man had it set up. That was the way that you had it set up. But that was the way that God had it set up. He had you going in a different direction, but we're always pulling away from Him. We always pulling in a direction that we want to pull. And life is not set up that way. We shouldn't always be set up that way. We have to acknowledge the fact that this man does exist. We have to acknowledge the fact that he believes in us and that he is guiding us in a way that's good for our life. Because we always want to do things where we want to do it, and it can't always happen. Don't you ever notice that when we do things that we second guess about, you do something and you second guess yourself. First of all, that's God planting that seed in your head, that seed of second guessing. Because at the end of the day, when you do something, but you have a feeling, and you be like, dang, I don't know. That's your consciousness. That's God. He putting something in your head. He let you know. But we ignore it. We ignore it and we go and do, I'm going to do it anyway. Then it don't turn out right. And the first thing you say, I should have listened to what I was thinking. No, you should listen to what God put and planted in your head. That's what you should have listened to. You got to remember those second chances, those things that you second guessing. Sit back and relax and think about it. You didn't get that second chance or that second thinking in your head because you just came out. He planted that there. He planted that there. He wanted you to make a calm decision, and we always end up doing things. Then we get upset, and then we get mad, and we be like, "Oh my God!" Yes, He speaks through us, and we don't even know it. That's the thing. By people not having faith and people not believing, and we always want to do things our way. We don't know. We don't know. And it's not our fault. It's not our fault. You know why it's not your fault sometimes? Because you're not ready to believe. Until you're ready to believe, until you're ready to have faith, until you're ready to give yourself to God, you're not going to know that's Him that's planting those seeds in your head, to go this way instead of going that way. So yeah, so that's how I felt yesterday was all about. I ain't gonna get too much next. I know I don't want religions is a hard thing for people, and I don't want to do that. But I just had a story to tell, and the outcome from that story to me was that it's time to stop doing groceries delivering. It's time the weather's changing. I need you to get up out this house. It's time to move your body, get your body circulating. I took all of that. I was upset, but just for a tiny bit. I was mad, but then I realized, you know what? You're a believer, and things happen for a reason. I don't believe it when things don't go my way because God set it up not to go my way. If He wanted me to have those groceries, to continue to lay in the house, continue to order my groceries, and don't get step out my comfort zone and start going out, walking up these 3 flights of steps because I'm in the basement, I'll be stuck. So I was upset for a second, but then I have faith, and then and I believe in things happening for a reason. And yeah, so that's why I didn't get my food, but that's why I didn't get that tip either. And they try to give me a receipt for a tip. I canceled that tip so fast. I canceled that tip so fast, it didn't make no sense. So I told my son, I said, so Saturday morning, I'm getting up and I'm going grocery shopping the way I used to do. I used to go grocery shopping. I used to love going grocery shopping. And I'm not even gonna say the pandemic did that to me. 'Cause even before the pandemic, yes, I was going out grocery shopping, but I was still too doing Peapod grocery shopping. I think when I discovered the Peapod grocery shopping, and my mind kind of took me with that. Oh, you ain't gotta be standing on your feet in the line. You ain't gotta be going up and down aisles. People ain't gotta be being all up in your face. It was quick, it was easy. And that's what really started my journey to online shopping was the Peapod by this grocery store called the Giants. It was just so convenient and so easy. Yes, you get there early and beat the crowd. Yes, and that's what I used to do. That's what me and my mom used to do. So yeah, I heard about that. I heard actually my son told me about that this morning, Miss Bird. My son told me about it this morning. I was like, what? Yeah, my son told me about it this morning. But yeah, so I was like, that was just a time, it's time. I mean, yesterday was a beautiful day. I think it was like almost 80 degrees or 79 degrees yesterday. The weather is turning and it's time to get up out the house. Now, as early as I'm going to go because I don't like crowds. I don't like being in the store with a lot of people. So my grocery store that I shop at, it opened up at 6 a.m. I will be there by 6:45 a.m. Yes, let's just say yeah. Just I did the same. I need to get out my house and like I used to. Yes, but now I order my food. I'm like, yeah, that's true. It's time for a change. If I'm changing myself while being more consistent in my work environment, being more consistent and being there for my family. That's why I wasn't here yesterday. Being more I need to be more consistent to my body and my health. You know what I'm saying? I can't constantly just stay in the house, stay in the house. Even if my outlet is just like going to the grocery store and stuff. That whole experience yesterday set my whole mind up for a change. And that's why I say I'm a true believer that things happen the way when God wanted me to get up out this house. He said it's time for you to get up out this house. You've been sitting here too long. So yes, you dance for you, Miss Bird. You welcome, baby. You welcome. So we've been sitting in the house. Yeah. I think it's my anxiety too. It's worse than I think it is. And yes, we got to start planning our day. Yes, start planning your day better. You know, if you're anxious about not being around people and stuff like that, my fear, and I'm gonna be all honest to you guys. My fear not even really about being around people and everything. I don't mind being around people. My anxiety doesn't work about crowds and stuff. You know, my anxiety because fear of the unknown and I'm scared to get on highways and I have panic attacks because of the other movement. That's my thing and my reason why I don't go out the house is I fear my legs. I fear my legs. So as something I didn't share with you guys that I'm battling with something else. Another reason why I got a house and more. So I was recently diagnosed with I can't even say the name. And it's another thing that's dealing with my walking. Um it's called what is it called? Let me describe it to you guys and that way somebody can look. Um I was recently diagnosed with it's the heel of my this is my right foot. Since November, I've been having issues with walking. Not just with my legs and my arthritis and my cane. And I didn't tell you guys this, but I'm gonna tell you guys this now because the outcome of yesterday told me that I have to, do what I got to do. So one of the reasons why I haven't really want to be going out of my house because my walking is really, really bad now. Not just because of the arthritis in my knees, because in my right foot, of the heel of my foot, I was diagnosed with fistulary. Yes, Lauren. Lauren has it right there. Y'all look at Lauren Smith comment. I have it, and I have it really, really bad. To the point when I get up sometimes, I almost fall. Even walking to the bathroom. My cane don't even help. But yes, and it's a diagnosis that a lot of people have. They say a lot of athletes have, a lot of everybody have. And so, and mine is really bad. And my heel of my, well, I have to probably have to still start going to therapy. They talking about getting shots in the heel of my foot, which my cousins told me don't get the shots because she said for her, and she said I know everybody different because she said she experienced it and she had it too, and she had it too, and so she said for her the shots in the foot did not work. She said the shots made it worse. They hurt, and then she said it's up to you if you want to try. But I am going to try the physical therapy. I'm gonna tell you this. I thank God that for my sons because I need some orthopedic shoes. I didn't have them. I don't have the money to buy them. My son bought them. He bought me two pair. Came to a little bit over $200. He said, Mom, when I told him what was going on, because they didn't know what's going on, but I just always kept saying my foot hurt. My son Andrew was always constant massaging the heel of my feet and everything. And at this point, I didn't know what was going on, but I knew that I can't walk. And I said, I don't know what's going on. Yes, that's what amazed me. That's why I'm be going to therapy too. And I say, I don't know what's going on. And my son Andrew would constantly massage the heel of my foot. And the massage, it hurts, but it hurts, but feel good at the same time. And it really pressure. And some days is good days, some days is bad days. But when I sit for too long, or when I first get up and go plant my foot on the floor, on the ground to walk, honey, I can't walk. I cannot walk. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't want to leave up. out this apartment. When I left to go to the funeral and to go visit my cousin at the hospital, when I came back, I was in the bed for like to the next day. I could barely walk. Jackson was helping me to the bathroom, and the reason why, because I don't have the orthopedic shoes, and my shoes I have is flat shoes, and when you got flat shoes with this condition, my heel was ground to ground. And me walking for the funeral, walking to the hospital, doing everything I'm doing, I was in so much pain. And when I got home, the heel of my foot was throbbing. I almost was in tears. I had to call my son at work, tell him to please bring me some pills home because I didn't have any pills here. And when I came home, I laid in the bed. I had tears come out of the corner of my eyes. I said, I'm not going back out the house. I can't take this pain because it's very painful. Let me just, anybody who has it or diagnosed with it, it is very painful. And it renders you from really walking for real. I told myself, well, I'm gonna end up in a wheelchair. And I was like, is my other feet gonna get like this? I'm like, what the hell? And I've been dealing with this since November of last year. And it's not getting no better. Well, so my son ordered me two pairs of orthopedic shoes from this company called Huax. Is Horax. Some company. It's a new company out here to give for H. And because I was gonna do Skechers, he's like, no, we ain't, because Skechers they do shoes for that condition too. Um, but it's this new company. Yes, when you walk too long, it hurts so bad. It's this new company that's around everywhere. It's called Hookah or Hooker or something, and they specialize in the shoe too, and they're recommending stuff. So my son bought me two pairs. He bought me because I picked out the shoes. He bought me two. I dealt with that from time to time. It's very, yes, it is, Miss D. It's very painful. It is, and mine is very painful. When I came back from that funeral and visit my cousin, I could not walk, and I was trying to walk on my toes or whatever, but that's hard to do. That's hard to do. But so now I'm waiting for my shoes to come. So he bought me a pair of everyday slide-ons while I'm in the house, and he bought me a pair of tennis shoes that I could wear outside the house. So they're nice looking shoes. You can't tell they're orthopedic shoes. The back of them is higher, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Excuse me. So that was one of the reasons why I really been stuck in the house because I and it's not that I didn't want to share with everybody. It's just that it's like it's just one more thing. First, I was dealing with my knees. My knees, my back, whatever, the arthritis mess we not walk. Now you dealing with your knees, the arthritis in your knees, and my heel. And now I can't walk because of my foot. So that's the reason why I do a lot of grocery shopping and that. But I think, I need to get up out the house. I'm gonna wear my regular shoes. Like I said, my shoes are supposed to be here by the 17th. But I can't wait till the 17th to go grocery shopping. Yeah, it just feels so overwhelming. And so I was like, okay, I'm losing weight. What's really helping with my knees, because at this point, my knees hurt, but they not even the reason why I'm not walking at this point. The reason that I'm hesitating walking because of my foot. I say, ain't this a blip? Tennessee knows that I suffer with it, but the key is to never walk or stand hard surfaces. Well, that's yeah, a hard, and that's why I said and that's why so in my kitchen, my cookie lady, if y'all know the cookie lady, um she's Miss Faye on here to y'all. One of my housewarming gifts is that she bought me some kitchen pads for my kitchen so I could stand on it. She bought me two real long giant kitchen pads she brought to my house. She said, "You're gonna stand on these." And they're about this thick. So when I'm in the kitchen, I actually take my shoes off. And when I'm walking in my kitchen, she bought me two of them. So it's like a straight line, like a roll carpet line. So when I enter my kitchen, I take my shoes off and then I step right onto the pad. The pad feels so good. It's so comfortable and it really releases so much pressure from my heel. So when I'm in my kitchen, I'm barefoot, but I'm on these thick pads about this thick. They're like runners. And she said she had some other ones that she want to get for me. I said, girl, these work real good. They feel so good on my foot. Um, yeah, so they really helped me, and I think those are a lot of pads. They have in a lot of commercial kitchens and stuff. They help with weight distribution and all that stuff to make it comfortable when you stand up cooking and stuff. So I have those in my kitchen now, two of those. What really helps me when I'm in the kitchen, that really helps my foot and stuff. But like I said, the first initial pain is like when you first just get up off the bed, cause like when you off the foot for a while. Yes, it do feel good to be off the foot, but when you get initially after you've been off that foot for even 20 minutes or 30 minutes after you off the foot, and you got to get up and do something, those first initial steps is so critical. Yeah, but well, I got the orthopedic shoes coming now. So, like I said, my son bought them for me, and as soon as we found out what was going on, and I came home and I told them, and my son said, "What you gotta do?" I said, "Well, I gotta get some orthopedic shoes," but I said, "I don't have no money. I can't afford no shoes." I was looking at the prices, 169, 200. I said, I can't. I said, I don't have no money to get this stuff. My son said, "Mom, order the shoe." I said, order the shoes. I said, well, what? He said, how many pair you need? I said, well, I want to go out. I said, but I need some more inside. I wasn't even going to buy the shoes to go out. I was like, I just need a pair of inside ones so I could walk around the house and feel better when I'm walking around the house. And then he said, I get paid, order the shoes. He got paid. He came in my room. How many pair you want? I said, huh? I said, I just want the slip on. He said, no, don't you need to go out? He ordered me two pairs. He ordered me two pairs of shoes. I said, thank you so much. He ordered me two pairs of shoes. He even looked up online, was showing me diagrams, was telling me that a lot of athletes get this. No, I don't know anything about a food contest on the 13th. And no, Michelle. And so I just want to say thank you to my son. I said thank you to him already, but I am so grateful, especially when I know that he's trying to get him a car and he's saving up. He wanted to do this and do that, but every time he turn around, I'm always in a situation, and here they come, bailing me out, bailing me out, bailing me out. So I'm just want to say that I'm thankful and I'm grateful to him because I know what he's trying to do. Because we talk about what he's trying to do, and so I'm just grateful that he takes from his savings do something for me, for his mother, because it's like every time I turn around, it's like it's always something. And but well, it's not Andrew, but okay. It's not Andrew, but okay. I say even if a croc shoe, as long as what'd you say, Miss Tennessee? Yeah, you can't wear the croc shoes. No, all the shoes I got, even my slip-ons, they're orthopedic shoes from the same company. For a fried chicken dinner, my email is soulfultea45@gmail.com. Who's hosting it? Who's doing this one? Do you know? I'm starting to see that now, Lauren. I'm starting to see that now. Because for such a long time, it's always just been me by myself being the doer, being the doer, being the doer. But I know they never were in positions to really help me like that. But just like almost the last year, our life changed so dramatic. Their life changed so dramatic, and they're set up. God set them up in positions now where that they're fine. If I was to leave them on their own the day or tomorrow, they're fine. God has set them up in a position where that they good now. And and it has been my fear with that. I always been that person or that backbone or that one person that was doing everything that I was been fearful, like not even talking about death, but it's like decide to go out on my own. Would they be able to handle the structures of the world or take care of themselves? Oh, with somebody he knows? Okay. Because I'm not trying to be funny. They're in a group, and I've seen some of the contests with some of the people who gives them, and I don't want to participate in everybody ones because I don't like the camaraderie and the competitive actions that I've seen in some of those other groups that I really don't want to be. I don't want to do this. The other two I experienced was really wonderful, ODS and just Krista's, and it was really, really wonderful. The other ones I looked at within their group party, they were not controlled very well. The host didn't have control of the contestants very well. The other ones was just to me was just like a little bit they need to start all over. So it's like everyone's I don't want to participate in everyone's that's in that group. And it's not to say nothing bad about the group because they got a good community going on, but sometimes they don't tend to always get along, and sometimes contestants could be more irate than the host could control them, and I don't feel like doing all that. So yeah, I'm gonna read the email and see who's hosting it and everything. So yeah, but the other two was really really great. I had such a good experience with the other two. But like I said, I peeked in on some other ones. I just didn't feel them too much. But yeah, but thank you for the information, Michelle. And I'm gonna read the email and then we'll see who's hosting it and if I can't enter. But I gotta get to the grocery store. Walmart didn't send my food, so I gotta get to that grocery store. But I'm gonna get up Saturday morning. And my shoes won't be here till the 17th, but I gotta go to the grocery store before the 17th. But I'm gonna get up. When I go to the grocery store, I use the chair anyway. Now you thought I used to use that chair because of the knees. Now if I go out to stores, I really got used to that chair because of the pressure on my foot. So they gave me some and I want to thank somebody. I don't know the young lady's name, but thank you, Michelle. She sent me. I had on my housewarming gift. She sent me the cake spatulas for frosting cakes, and she sent me a rolling pin. Now, when I put this rolling pin in my housewarming listing, I didn't know it was a mini. It's a mini roller pen. This mini roller pen right here. When it came, I said, girl, your eyes be playing trick on you. It's a mini roller pen. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give it to my granddaughter. Okay, y'all see this mini roller pen? You see it's hard, and you see what it does. It rolls like this, right? You see the rolling? So I was told that if you got a golf ball, tell me different things for therapy for my foot. A golf ball, a tennis ball, put it on the floor, and you roll my heel back and forth on it for relaxation and therapy of the foot. My son Jackson said, Mom, we don't have a golf ball. We don't have a tennis ball. He said, but you got a rolling pin. I said, that's my rolling pin I want to give my granddaughter. It's so cute. He said, but it's hard and you can roll. I laid down. Andrew came in. They took the rolling pin out and they started rolling this up and down the heel of my foot. So now I think The rolling pin was supposed to be here. I think the wrong size rolling pin was supposed to be picked. I don't know. I say, God work in mysterious way because this has been my lifesaver. This has been my lifesaver. What Jackson and Andrew or whoever they have been, loosening up because it's a muscle. After these are rolled up, you freeze water, put on your feet because the pain and the heel it's a contracting muscle. And you gotta read up on it and see what it is and everything. And I don't know if it get balled up or it get all these little teeny other muscles that tighten up within the heel. Well, anyway, this right here, if I'm not a therapist, but I'm telling you, this little mini rolling pin, and you flip over and let somebody roll this up and down the foot. Oh my goodness, the pain that it released. Excuse me, the pain that it released. It is just so much better. Then I'll sit up and you do exercises with your foot. Twist your foot around, and it's a whole lot of split exercises I have to do. And then I get up and I be like, oh, okay. And the get up pain is not as bad. It's not a remedy, but it releases pressure. And so, yeah, so thank you. This thing really helped me. I don't have a golf ball and I don't have a tennis ball, but I have this rolling pin and I have children with hands and they've been rolling pin in my feet. They've been rolling pin in my feet. And I just felt like it was about time for me to share this with everybody because like we say, a lot of people say, we get on YouTube, we share our life, we try to be transparent because I know I try to be because I never know who's going through what I'm going through. And I just felt like it just was one more thing that I just ain't want to be like, um, it comes from flat feet too. It was like just like one more thing I want to put out there for people to spin the narrative on, for trolls to be saying, oh, this, that, and the other. Sometimes it's just some things that be going on that you just want to hold tight to yourself. But I felt like yesterday when I didn't get my groceries and all this other stuff, I just felt like it was just time to share the reasons why um I've been really focused on ordering groceries. One of the reasons why I really haven't been going out, really been going out, going places and doing things because I can't walk. I ain't gonna say I can't walk because that's wrong for me. It's painful because a lot of people out here who can't walk. So I still have the uses of my limbs and my feet. I'm gonna say it's painful for me to walk. It's a pain that's so enduring that it feels like, to my personal opinion, and how it makes me feel, it feels crippling for me. That's how it makes me feel, and it's such an intense. It's such an intense pain, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, trust. You don't want to know. Trust. I'm not over exaggerating the pain because anybody who has it or knows someone who has it or going through it right now, the pain is very intensifying. It is very intensifying. Oh, you're not gonna be able to go shopping together, yeah. And so I've been trying to. And when I went out last Saturday, y'all, I'm telling you, I was hurting. I was hurting to the point where that when I was walking, like I said, I was trying to walk on my heel, but I'm using my cane and I'm trying to walk on my heel. So I'm slouched down with my back bent, trying to lift up pressure and walking like this. It's When I came home, I was in so much pain. I popped 500 milligrams Tylenol. My son brought me home from work that night, and I nearly cried myself to sleep and just let my foot just hang, and it was just throbbing. It was just throbbing. It was just throbbing. It was just throbbing. I'm working on it, baby, Miss Sharon. So far, I can tell you I lost over 50 pounds. I'm not getting no surgery. I don't want the surgery because I got a cousin right now who had the surgery the same time T had the surgery, and my cousin right now is going through something. Oh my God! And I said, "This is why I don't want this surgery." My cousin is y'all know my cousin that used to clean for me. She is going through something really, really dramatic and life changing from that surgery. I get you, Miss Shern. I get you. If you've been following my channel, you know I am on a life change. I am on a journey. I am a 50 something pounds down. I am doing it slow. I am doing it my way, and I am doing it personally to me. But I know, and everything plays a part of it. And the thing about it is that we're not going to put everything on weight because skinny people get this. Skinny people get this. Yes, a little bit pounds off would help, but let's just be clear. This is not because of weight. This is a condition that skinny people get, small people get. Every time, and that's another reason why I hate sharing so much stuff, because the first thing people impact is that weight, weight, weight. Everything that happened to our body is not because of weights. That's another reason why, because people so ready to throw you out there saying, "Oh, it's your weight." No, small people, athletes, skinny people, runners, people in good health. This is that type of condition. So let's be clear. So, but losing weight, yes, it will ease up some of the pain. Am I losing weight? Yes, I am. I'm over 50 something pounds down and going. Like even with that, even with the weight loss, this is here. Um, so yeah, and these be the reasons why you lack sharing with things with everybody, and everything is not for everybody, because, and I do understand that, and that do help. Yeah, yeah, all the and above gets that condition. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And so I could have got it if I was like 100 pounds. 100 pound person could get it. It's just one of those things. I heard that it gets problems too. Hey, Miss Harris, I heard about that too. That it gets problems. Thank you, Miss Frank. I heard about the old Mesic, that shot. Now, one thing about that, one thing, thank you, Michelle. One thing about that shot is that I am a type 2 diabetic. So a lot of people who's on that shot, you had it before as well, Miss Frank. Okay. And how do you endure it? How do you get over it? One thing about that shot is that if I was to get it, I would be in all my right to get it, because I think it is a shot that for diabetics and everything. But and I think some people probably had issues or having problems with that shot, because that shot is made for was made for us diabetes people. When people discovered that it could make you lose weight, and I guess that then they start giving to people who's not a diabetic. And I think that that's why some people are having them issues with it. Um, so, because I said my next doctor appointment, I was going to talk to my doctors about it, because I feel like if it can help me intensify my weight loss, and then I am a diabetic, so I qualify really even more, even just to use the shot, because it helped with your diabetes. I'm like, I might give it a try. But I'm gonna see what my doctor say. I run everything past my doctor. I'm gonna see what my doctor say about it. But I had heard about people, they even got a commercial about the shot and about people having problems with it and stuff. Yes, and I said my next doctor appointment, I was going to ask my doctor about it, see if she recommended, because I am already on a regimen. Uh, Yeah, even being a diabetic, you can issue with the shot. Yeah, you can have issues with the shot, and that's why I'm not too. That's why I'm not really rushing to do it. That's why I think I'm okay doing things my way, and I'm already on a on a medicine regimen for my type 2 diabetes. I don't want to really interrupt that just for weight loss. That's why I say I'll run it by, and I kind of figure if she wanted me to be on it, she probably best said something to me about it, because I'm quite sure she knows about it and everything. I mean, she's very proud on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and my A1C level is still good. So she's like, just continue to do what you're doing. So I'm just gonna continue to do what I'm doing. But I said I might bring it up to her if she haven't brought it up to me, and it could be a reason why. Thank you, Miss Shirley. Oh yes. So yeah, so this that's what I took from this. Like, remember we talk about how perception and perceiving things. That was my perception, my whole perception that I took from me not getting that grocery delivery was that it's time to make a change. It's time to get up out the house. But also, one of the reasons why I don't get about the house, I felt like it was time for me to share what was going on with me. For one another reason why I don't get about the house. For one another reasons why I slowed down on my dance videos. That the people come to my bar, wow, you do the dance videos, That's one of the reasons. Even though I've been dealing with this condition since November, I was still able, pop out a little dance video here and there. But this one of the reasons why that I have heart issues already. Was born with a hole in my heart, and it was close. Oh goodness! And that's so. This is one of the reasons too why my dance videos has slowed down because of my foot pain. Y'all, can you imagine trying to do dancing with this? Because at first, even though I said I've been dealing with this since November of last year, that's when this affliction started happening. But it took me a long time to go to the doctor because I thought maybe I had just sprung my foot. I thought maybe I had hit my foot, So I was just ignoring it, and the pain wasn't that bad. And I was told too I could do an ace band. It helped alleviate some of the pressure off the heel of my foot. This rapper Ace Brand. And this didn't come from a doctor. This came from my cousin who went through the same thing when she was pregnant. And after her pregnancy, she don't have it now. But she's telling me wrapping an Ace Band around your foot help alleviate some of the pain up off the heel. I told her I had to get me one and get me an Ace Band. But that's another reason why a lot of my dance videos have slowed down, because it's just not functional for me right now. With the dance videos, because every time I try to take a step, so yeah. uh, yeah, because some people do have to get surgery on their heel, but my intervention is that therapy first, go to physical therapy, do the thing. Miss Cheryl say, I know, right? Then we gotta get you back together. But yeah, so yeah. So that's what I'm going through, y'all. And I just thought it was time for me to share that with you guys. Because in case you see in the video, I go out and you see me walking the type of way, be like, damn, what's wrong with Miss T? That's what's wrong with her. And it's a condition that a lot of people get, and I believe it's reversible, but it just takes some time. I believe it is. I just don't want it to happen to my other foot, because I don't know if it could happen to 2 feet at the same time. I didn't ask, but right now it's my right foot. And I'm just like, no, we did something got to be done with this. So I'm going to do the therapy. I don't think I'm going to get the shots in the heel of the foot. My cousin said, don't get them shots. She said, it's not worth it. So I don't think I'm going to opt out for the shots. I am be getting a pain medication regimen for the pain. Right now I take 500 milligrams, and Tylenol. It works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I don't know what we're gonna do about the pain thing, but yeah. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna walk on this. Look, on this new journey. I got so much, but guess what? I got faith in God. I got faith that that this is gonna heal. That this is gonna heal. So yeah. So with that being said, oh, I'm going to South Carolina regardless. Once it started, we'll come back. So be careful. Yeah, you got the shot and it works. You got tired of taking all the medication for the pain. Like I said, that's why I said it's for everybody. I say I might try or I may not try. I don't know. Depends on how bad this pain is. Because when I say that's bad, this pain is bad. This sugar honey iced tea hurts. It hurts. Like I said, when I went out, especially if you in flat shoes and you think you'll go out and go walking all day like I did last Saturday. And when I came home, the bottom of my heel was throbbing and I had tears in my eyes. And I was laying down holding my leg. I was in so much, that's how much pain that it was. You're welcome, Bill. That's how much pain I was in last week. And I had to cry on the phone to my son to bring me some pills home. And granted, they don't get home till 12 o'clock at night. So you know how much pain I was in till 12 o'clock at night? Yeah, so you was taking the pain medication 45 years and you decided to get the shot. Yeah, so when I go to my first therapy appointment and stuff, we gonna see how it's gonna go from there. But I am out, everybody, and 4 week out. We gotta do. We gotta have our little conversation to God. So I like to thank God for what, for giving me strength, for giving me for being a healing God. God is a God of forgiveness. I like to thank y'all for anything that anybody going through in life, means our soul squad members, they family members, just people in general. I like to thank you for always being there, for always getting people through the times, through the rough time, through the healing time. Again, like I always tell you guys, he is a healing God, he is a forgiving God. He will set praise upon your life. Just have faith in him because he always has faith in you. He may not be there when you want him to be there, but he's always on time. He shows up just when you need him. Amen. Amen. Everyone have a blessed and unstoppable day. And I thank you guys for being here on another morning check-in. And I hope I ain't bring nobody down. I hope I didn't make anybody feel a certain type of way. But sometimes I just felt like it was time to share this because I wanted to let you know the reason why you don't see dance videos, the reason why, one of the other reasons why, I stopped going out because of my walking condition. And I just wanted to share that because it may be someone else who's going through the same thing, who's having this pain in the heel of their foot and have not decided to go to the doctor yet to figure out what was going on with them. Because I have a tendency to do Google self-diagnosis. Thank you, Michelle. You're so welcome. We got to stay off of Google, man. It will misdiagnose you, self-diagnose you, make you scared, make you all kinds of stuff. Just go to your doctor. Anything that you feel, anything that you're going through, any uncertainties that you feel in your body that you normally don't feel, and you know something is off, go see about it. I love you, Soul Squad, and I am out. And I see you guys tomorrow on the Friday morning check-in. Everybody have a blessed Thursday.